Oh, afternoon, hello. Afternoon, hullo. I'm just sitting down here. I've just gotten back from, went out this afternoon and went to the dermatologist today. I went to the dermatologist because it's Skin Cancer Awareness Month. It's the last day, and I went and just got a general skin check because I do have some moles and some skin spots. I'm trying to find a good lighting setup here. This daylight is a little tricky. Let's go in here. My house is destroyed right now because I'm in the process of a big renovation project. We've been painting and trying to get the painting done. Trying to get the floors. We're going to replace a lot of planks. Look at all the protein. We're getting lots of floors, the planks of wood, those are getting replaced, a bunch of those. And then there's going to be a lot of sanding to do. And then there's going to be staining that wood. Here's something. Look at this. Right there. See, this is a bunch of these. It's like look at all the. It's like a wood sandwich. It's like a wood dagwood. It's like a dagwood of wood, and it's all stacked up here. I ordered all this wood from a place called Reckworth Lumber in Dayton. And cool thing about Reckworth Lumber is that the Wright brothers actually got the wood that they used on their Wright beef flyer from Reckworth Lumber. And when you go into their little lobby, they've got a sort of like a mini mini museum, and you can walk through and you can look at the history of the lumber that they've supplied, and it's kind of cool if you're into that kind of thing. If you're not, you would probably say, that's really lame, man. Why are you getting excited about wood? Well, the reason I'm excited about wood is because I've got all this wood to replace. And it's going down in my home, and it's going to be nice to walk on. And I look forward to that. But anyway, so went and just got the skin checked up, because that's a good thing to do. And we're good there, at least for another year, it seems. So I'll check back in next year. So that's what's going on there. Then I went and had lunch at Blaze, local pizza eatery. My wife and I went, and we had some pizza, and then we stopped and got some coffee on the way home, and now I'm gonna get back to painting pretty soon. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. Continuing this work, continuing to paint. I want to say hello to any of our 135 subscribers. Any of you watching this, make sure that you make sure if you're a subscriber that you hit the notifications bell, and that you also check in, because what I've been hearing from a lot of people that I enjoy on YouTube is that they're doing this thing now where they're not notifying subscribers all the time, and sometimes they're unsubscribing people for fun, and they're not dinging people who have dinged the notification bell. They're just not letting them know. They're just not they're not hooking them up with the info. So it's all very silly. It's all very silly. All this social media stuff is very silly. I don't understand how. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know how to move forward in this landscape properly without just throwing buckets of money at advertising. You see, what you hoped for at one point was that you would gain a little following, and then you would give those people content fairly consistently, and those people would continue to see your content, and then they would tell other people about it, and then over time you would amass a larger and larger following. That's what the hope was at the beginning, and things are not going that way exactly. So it makes for an interesting challenge, let's say. So we're trying to ride the waves here and find something that's going to work for us in Super Divorce. Because we're not a big part of the scene. We're not like big synthwave guys. You know, we're in a tough spot with the genre thing. Because it's like the music, the music's, I love our music. You know, we've got instrumental tracks that we have to use to sing along to and such when we're playing live, because right now our live set is basically like we're going up. It's like a pop concert, or if you wanna be less generous, it's like we're doing karaoke to our own songs, but with song and dance and crowd interaction and whatnot. So it's good, but if you listen to the songs, if we would have released the music without any vocals, then we might have been more accepted within the synthwave scene. Maybe, maybe not. I like my vocals. I like Bender's vocals, but a lot of these synthwave snobs that you see people commenting and such, and it's like, you know, I don't like synthwave with vocals. I want my synthwave without vocals. If it's got vocals, it's not really synthwave. And it's like, okay, well, fine. I guess we're not making music for you. And we're not, really. If you want synthwave without vocals, then we're absolutely not the group for you. And I don't even know if I have a tough time calling us synthwave, but we get lumped in with it sometimes by a few people. I mean, like a handful. It's not like people are debating this on prestigious forums with threads featuring thousands of comments about whether or not Super Divorce is synthwave. I'm just saying that I've seen it a few times, and I've had the conversation with several people, and it's not something that I am like overly worried about fitting into. They're like enmeshing myself in the synthwave community so that so we can become renowned and gain good reputation and curry favor with the tastemakers and the synthwave community. I'm not here to do that. I'm not here. I'll be very upfront about it. I'm not here to grow anyone else's genre. If that happens, that's great, but it's not. I'm not gonna lie and say that what we're trying to do is expand the purview of synthwave, or to move anything forward within like a genre. We just happen to have some overlap with what's going on within that genre, and some of those people like us, and it seems like a lot of them don't care. So what we're trying to do, however, is what I'm getting at is we're trying to build our own community, and you know, we've been doing a podcast since before we even started playing electronic music. It's just something that we wanted to do for fans of Super Divorce, fans that like the music we're putting out, and people who maybe want to hear what we have to say, watch videos that we do, people who are into the same kind of stuff we're into, and then also like our music, you know. So we're trying to do something fun with that and make it about a little bit more than just us putting an album out every 2 or 3 years and expecting people to flock to us, you know, and continue talking about us and all this stuff. We've always tried to be very engaging online, and to respond back to people and all that kind of stuff. That's fun. We love doing that. It's not a drag at all. I wish that it worked better than it does. That's what we're trying to sort out. So maybe with live streaming often, because it seems like that's something that's picking up momentum. Maybe that'll be an easier way to stay in touch with people consistently. So that would be good. So we'll see how this goes. I just wanted to check in and say hello before I get back to my housework, before I get back to this renovation project, before I get back to painting. I'll be painting trim today, and hopefully, Lord willing, I'll finish up the rest of the paint job today. So, everyone out there, hope you're having a good one. Hope you have fun. Drop some comments down there in the comment section, and ring the notification bell, and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. I feel like at the very least it'll give us a better chance of reaching you in the future. Even if it's not reliable, then we'll at least up our chances of staying in contact with you, despite what YouTube decides to do. We'll see what happens. So thanks for checking in, and we'll talk soon. Bye.